Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Monday wherever you are in the world. I hope you are having a great morning or a great night. I hope that this week just goes so lovely for you and so just like nice and calm and we don't gotta stress out. But today we are gonna be doing kind of like a Japanese style type of maybe like anime town slash block, I guess. It is heavily inspired by my background on my computer. It's been my background for like a couple months now, and it just brings me so much calm and happiness, and I want to like redo it. So I'm trying to recreate it as the best of my abilities. In this actual town, we did not build on a 64 by 64 lot. Oh my gosh, what? I always do 64 by 64 lots. If you have been watching me for a bit, you will know. But yes, we are on a 50 by 50, so I'm slowly going down. So I did do this build, like I think it only took me a day to do, or 2 days, sorry, but I'm so glad it didn't take me longer. I love this build. I think it is really cute. I've never really done this. I remember I tried to attempt to build this before and it just didn't work out, but it works out now and I'm happy with it. I'm really content. I love it. We do have a cafe and we do have a little cute little shop beside it. I don't know what to make it. I just left those two blank because I want to make that building the bubble tea place for when the high school pack comes out, and I'm going to be so freaking excited, you guys. I'm going to be actually making like a bubble tea place, but I want to make one now, and I just didn't want to do anything to it yet because I just want to know what we get in the build to buy. So I never actually like built in that building, but I do have the wallpaper and the floor down. So if you want to go make it yourself, this is up on the gallery now. Sorry, I can't talk today. Also, I'm a little bit stuffed up, so apologies for that. I don't know why. But this is up on the gallery, so if you do want to go check that out, I will have everything, all the information down below in the description. So if you want to go check that out, it'll also be at the end card of the video. So it has all my info there that you can go check that out. But yes, it does have a cafe. It does have like a mini, like little weird shop beside it. You can turn that into whatever you want. And then we do have a house, we have another house, we have apartment buildings, and we do have a train station. I just use the train station as the debug items, just because when is your Sims really ever gonna go on a train station? I think it'd be really cool. But I did make an actual train station before. It's one of my newer builds, and it's very rustic. And someone said it looked like something out of Assassin's Creed, and I do see it. So if you want to go check that out, I will also have that somewhere in the description down below. But I love this build. I did harness my inner Animal Crossing because I have my actual island sort of like this, but it's very like rural Japan. It's very kind of greenery. It's very like open but nice, and the little temples that I have for my animals, and I love it. I actually never thought about getting into Animal Crossing, even though I love like games like that. And my boyfriend before, story time. So he wanted a Switch, and I was like, okay, I'll get you a Switch, but I never really like understood what the difference of them was. So of course you got like the Switch Lite, you have like the main Switch, which is like the bigger one, but I didn't know like what the difference was at the time. So when I went to the store and I bought one, I was like, oh, I got got a Switch Lite. So I was like, okay, like I got a Switch, great. So one day I was in the car with my boyfriend and we were just like talking, and we were talking about Switches, and the subject came up about what Switch he actually wanted. And he goes, oh yeah, I want the normal Switch because there's a Switch Lite and then there's a normal Switch. And I said, oh, what's like the difference between like the Switch Lite? And he goes, well, the normal Switch you can play like on the TV, you can play anywhere. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he goes, why? And I go, oh, I was just wondering because the Switch, what's the Switch Lite? And he goes, well, it's only really like for yourself. You can't really like play with people unless you have like online. And I was like, oh, okay. Did you want the Switch or the Switch Lite? And he goes, no, I want the regular Switch. I don't want the Switch Lite. And I go, oh. And he looks at me and he looks over and he goes, did you get me the Switch Lite? And I go, mm-hmm. And he was like, Jamie, no. So I kept the Switch Lite and I got him a regular Switch. And he wanted Animal Crossing. And I was like, okay, I'll give you Animal Crossing. And then he was like, okay, well, while you have the Switch Lite, play Animal Crossing. And I was like, no, I don't want to. And he was like, just play it. And I was like, no, I don't want to. So I did. And I was like, okay, what is this game? Let me look at the package. And then I just like kept looking at it and like a day goes by and then I look at it again and I was like, okay, like what can you do? So I put it in my Switch and I just started playing and oh my freaking god, I got obsessed. Now I get obsessed with things that I like. I have like a very obsessive what's the word? I get very like connected to things and I can't remember what it's called. I have an addictive personality. That's the word. I have an addictive personality. So it's like when I start something, I'll get like super addicted to it. And that I got obsessed with it and I played all the time and I love Animal Crossing. My favorite villager is Mabel. I just think she's so cute and just calm and nice and she just vibes and I love her so much. And I haven't played in a bit because I've been really busy, but I should really play because it is such a great like de-stressor. And my boyfriend got me the new Switch, like the bigger one, and I'm just so obsessed with it, you guys. I love it. It's the screen is massive and I love that. I'm so happy. Also, I have no idea why I sound so stuffed up right now. I don't normally sound like this. Actually, that's a lie. I get very stuffed up very frequently. But I try my best not to, but I'm just trying to go through it. I'm sorry if you hear voices in the background. I think we have people over right now. So I apologize for that, but we can try and get back to the actual building itself. As you can see right now, this is where the apartments are going to be built. So I did do the interior to one of the little areas because if your Sims actually go in this place, they're going to be walking all around the building, trying to go to the bathroom in someone else's like quote unquote apartment, or they're gonna want to make food in someone else's place. Like you can lock the doors, but I thought it would just be more convenient if I just did one of the actual I guess units of the apartment building, I guess. So I hope that doesn't make anyone like upset, but I just thought like functionality wise and it would just be more practical, so I hope that is okay. But I really did like the way that this place turned out. I did have a picture reference with me, so I did want to do that. I did have to look at a video, I think it was Freezer Bunny's video, of how he did the slanted roof, so I did grab some inspiration from him just so I knew how to do it. And I'm just so happy with the way that this place turned out. I think it is really cute. It's very bright. It looks adorable at nighttime. I love it. It gives me such like anime vibes. At first, I did try and use like the terrain paint to make that curved kind of corner of the street, but it just looked better if it was actual tile. So I don't know if you want to like go over it. I doubt it, but I think it is really cute. I love the way it turned out, and I hope you do too. I wanted to create like the words on the actual like pavement, I guess, like what you can do on Animal Crossing. Obviously, it's just lines. I have no idea what you. Whoop, I hit my mic. I just made a bunch of lines and hoped that the vibe did it well, and I think it did. So I'm just so happy with it. I really like it. Also, oh my freaking god, I should have mentioned this sooner. Oh my god, guys, we are at over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so freaking much, you guys. You have no idea. I'm so happy that our little family is growing. I'm just so happy. I'm excited. I'm just so curious to see where this channel actually goes, and I really hope that you stick around. I know obviously you won't be here watching every video, and I don't expect you to, but I do hope that you come around and come say hi, and you know, just come and vibe with me whenever time one of my videos goes up. I just want it to be like a nice like chill experience, like we're just having a one-on-one conversation and we're just enjoying ourselves, just watching what we're doing, and maybe tell a story here and there. And I just hope that you stick around for a very long time, because your girl is gonna be here for a very long time, and I want this to be like a full-time thing at some point. It's always been my dream, and I am just so stoked and so excited to see how this plays out. I really hope, fingers crossed, it goes really well, and I am just so excited. So thank you all so freaking much. I have no words. Obviously, I can't speak today. Obviously, I know that 1K isn't a whole lot, but look, it is in a direction where I wanted to go, and it's just another push, because okay, we're at 1,000. Okay, now we're gonna get to 2,000. Okay, and then we're gonna go and go and go and go and go. And I just want to meet so many new people, and our little family is growing, and I think that's just what's most excited. I'm just so excited to meet new people. I love people. I don't know about you. I love meeting new people. I love learning about people's cultures and background and just like what they like. I just think it's really fun. I don't know about you. I think it might be a couple of people will be like, okay, that's a little weird. But no, I just like learning about things, and I'm like a sponge. I just want to learn everything. Just learn about each other and just, talk and enjoy one another's company, and I don't know, just vibe. I just want to vibe with all of you. So you can see here, I know, again, I keep rambling on. You can see here that I am doing the interior of this house now. This is probably going to be like the main home of the town. So it is fully functional. It just has one bedroom. It has the kitchen. It has a living room. It has a dining room. It has a bedroom, and it got a toilet. So it is fully functional. If you do want to download this build, again, my name, my gallery ID, and everything like that will be in the description down below, girls, so don't you worry, I got you, like I always say. But it is very minimal. It is very like, I just wanted to keep it very like anime style. If anything, there's not a lot going on, but it's an anime home. Like it's very minimalistic. It's just cute. There's not a lot of clutter. If anyone knows me, most of my clutter will come from the exterior. Depends on the kind of build. This one I wanted to keep it kind of cluttier, but not really at all. I just like making the interior to be very just kind of calm and not a lot going on, because I feel like there's a lot going on. It's just very like stressful for me, and don't get me wrong, I love it when people do clutter. I think it looks amazing, but when it comes to the interior, I feel like it's too much. So I just like making everything very calm, and everything is just where it needs to be, and it's not hard on the eyes. And most of the clutter just comes from the outside, because having a lot of plants, like having a lot of plants when it comes to clutter isn't a lot for me. It's just because it's mostly one color, so it's okay. But when it comes to interior, girl gotta we gotta make sure that it's clean. Also, I'm so sorry for my nose. I keep apologizing, but I have no idea what. Oh my god. I have no idea what's going on. My body just doesn't like me. I get like this all the time. Ever since I got COVID, my nose has been, it's been acting up, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it in the slightest, but I know that we are starting to get to the very end of the build. So if you did like this build, please maybe consider like, commenting, and subscribing. And yeah, I really hope that you all stick around. Thank you all so freaking much for the 1K. I'm so excited for the high school, the expansion pack to come out. It is going to be coming out soon, so best make sure to stick around, because we're going to be doing so many builds, and I can promise that. So I hope that you like this video, and I will see you all next time. All right, bye guys.